Hey everybody, I wanted to take a couple of minutes and talk to you about Facebook and Instant Messenger. I've had tons of people over the years friend me on Facebook, but the truth is they're not my friends. I don't know them. I don't really know who they are. Maybe I've reached out to them here and there, prayed for them or commented on their stuff or things like that. But for the most part, other than relatives, I really don't know who they are. So what I do is I continually I'm friending people. That's one thing, and then whenever I do that, usually somebody says hello, and so I'll take that into Messenger, and then before I go into Messenger, I go to their Facebook profile and I look, okay, where are they from? Brian's talked about Florm, Florm. And so I go and I look and see where they're from, what their occupation is, if they have kids, or basically what I'm looking for anything that they do or have done or live that I can relate to. And I kind of make a list in my head of those things that, you know, or I write them down. And then I go to my Instant Messenger and I contact them. I say, hi, how are you? I hope everything's well. I just start some small talk and then I move into any conversation that, hey, I used to live in Vail, Colorado. I see you live in, the Rockies. Do you go skiing anywhere? Or, I lived in New York and, I go to the Empire State Building. Have you ever been down there? Or, I see you have two kids. I have a daughter and a son. Whatever it is that I can do to relate to them. And I open up a conversation. And then, not long into that, they'll start asking me questions, maybe what do I do? I talk to them about different nutritional things or so forth and open up doors with health. And eventually it just comes down to I say, hey, well, this is what I do. I lost weight on this product. I tell them my story. Everyone in the company has a story. And, there's the product story, the company story, and your story. And, you have to understand everybody knows what their story is, so just share your story. And mine was that a friend of mine gave me some stuff and these coffee, and I lost weight on it, and everyone was telling me I lost weight, but I thought it was some other products I was taking and selling, and it wasn't them because I stopped using the coffee and I gained 10 pounds again. I said, wow, I had a revelation, epiphany. It's the weight loss was from the coffee. And so I just tell that story and then say, hey, I'd love to share a video with you, and I share it. Somewhere in between here, I'll also do an audio file where I'll, click the little audio button and I'll say, hi, how are you? I just wanted you to hear my voice. This is, I'll say something, and then maybe I'll shoot them a video file that, talks a little bit about time freedom and, what I do and how, Saturday and Monday don't really make much difference to me because I work from home and I talk a little bit about that. And so, but eventually they're going to say, "Hey, look, I'm not interested. I want more information." If they say I'm not interested, I said, "Well, what are you not interested in? Is it the time freedom, the health, whatever?" And some people are just negative, and we're sifting, looking for positive people, and that's what I do all day. I look for positive, friendly, happy, upbeat people who I want to work with, and that's a nice part of this business. You choose who you want to work with, where you want to work, when you want to work. If you want to do this part time, full time, anything but no time, and then it's just a duration of how long it's going to take based on how much time you put in. But you get to choose who you want to work with, and that's not the case in a traditional job. This is the antithesis to a traditional job because in a traditional job, you don't get to choose who you work with. Often you don't get to choose who you sit next to, no less work with. And then also in a tribe, it's generally like you're not there really to help each other, although you're part of a team and you're all there to, get the company profit and move forward. But generally in a traditional business, it's like, hey, stab the knife in the back of the person that's ahead of you and pull them down and climb over them to get to the top. And that's just the complete opposite here. I want every one of you to be way more successful than me. And that's all I'm going to do all day and every day is help you every way I can to be more successful than me by partaking information and knowledge that I have to you which is what we're doing through these videos. So that's how I do my Instagram, Facebook connections. And then once they're interested, now we segue to a phone call and start to get to know each other. And that really makes a difference, of course, as well, when they're open to taking a phone call. And then get them in the business, get them product, whichever it is, and just move through the system. So that's a little bit about what I do. I'll probably do another one of these down the road in more depth where I'll actually do a screen share and I can show you what I do. But I wanted to just take a couple of minutes to show you, and talk to you a little bit about Facebook and Instant Messenger. And it's not rocket science. It's just, make some friends, share some products, share your story. Have a plan your work your plan, stay focused, just don't quit, and you'll be successful. So that's it. See you on the other side. Have a good day. Bye.